Whoa.
What up, man?
What's going on?
What's the word?
Let me mute this. I don't know why I can't see you. Oh, it's going back and forth like it did before. Shit. I didn't change the settings.
Ooh, I ain't
That's all
never seen
right.
with that much on your face, old man.
What's up?
Never seen with that much hair on your face.
You a lie? Well, after the cat, I think it's a little thicker. You don't want to zoom out just a little bit? Because all I see is there you go. There you go. We want to see the man. There he is. I
Eee.
gotta get you a Bugs Bunny sound drop or something. What's up, Doc?
That'll be decent.
I
That's
thought
so.
about that a minute ago. I was like, that'd be perfect, actually.
Yeah, what's up, Doc? I like that.
Yeah, yeah. Let me get this here card pulled up so we can talk to the people.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Shit, what are we watching now? Oh, Money in the Bank. Um, how things been going, man? I know you're a busy dude. All
Man,
your things you got going on besides work, even.
I'm still holding on.
That's all we can do, right?
Yeah, man. What about you? You guys busy as me on the road and working hard?
Man, job is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Is it worth it though?
I feel like, yeah. Um, I don't want to say too much because I don't want them, if I do, I feel like
It's
karma.
worth it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it works for you.
The academy was worth it.
It's in that cup, man.
But all right. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Third Generation Wrestling Podcast, 3G Dub here. It's your boy, DaReal Big E. And no, that is not Rob the Ambassador. That is Doc Stevens. What's going on, sir?
I'm here.
So put them kids to bed
Immediately.
immediately. Oh man. So yeah, we're gonna talk about some money in the bank tonight. We'll get to that here in a minute. But it's been a while since you and I did a show, just the two of us.
So,
Some other stuff popped up this week that I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on
okay.
in the sports realm, since you I don't know if you're a Lakers fan or LeBron fan, but either way it goes. Uh, what'd you think of the Lakers drafting Bronny? Was it 50, 55, 56, something like
56.
that?
It was, how should I put it? Um, Franchise wise, it was smart, but basketball wise, it was dumb. I say franchise wise because LeBron wants to play with his son. So if you want to keep LeBron, you bring in his son. Basketball wise, you could have used that pick and built the team because the Lakers is going to be the same sad team we've been for a second. And LeBron on his way out. So we should have been
Yeah,
trying to be for the future. So yes, that's
yeah.
all.
Um, I don't know. There's a lot of talk about nepotism and all that, but it's like I don't hear. I never heard that word when Bill Belichick is bringing in his kids and other people bringing
Mhm.
their kids. You never hear that word, but all of a sudden, LeBron does it, and oh, it's his kid, so we got to draft. Stop it, okay? It's been and it's not even like okay, maybe yeah, they're the first father son duo to playing at the same time in basketball,
Yeah.
but did people forget about? baseball. Ken Griffey played with his dad. Same team. Like
Yeah.
not a really a first in my mind. And then you look at all the juniors that are in the league right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. and you got Gary Payton Jr. So
Hmm.
you know,
Scottie Pippen Jr.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
This is
Dale Curry Jr.
right.
Like for those that don't know, that's Steph Curry. Just he
He
don't
just
go by his
used
first name.
everybody.
Yeah.
There's a Curry Jr. Seth.
Yeah. Who's that?
I don't know, man. I think it's because it's who it is.
Yeah. And he's just people do anything and everything. Just the hate got of LeBron got to the point where I couldn't even hate on him no more. It was just like this because there's just so much of it. It's just like, well, damn.
It is a lot. And it's like stupid stuff. Like
Yeah.
to me, like, and you too, you've been watching basketball for a while. Like the GOAT conversation, I don't even like to have it. Because it's eras. Like Jordan was the best of his era, Kobe was the best of his era, LeBron's the best of his era. So now LeBron fading away. Everybody like it's Giannis or Luca.
Mm, mm. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's kind of where I sit too. Jordan had his time. Um, LeBron had his time, but people gotta think before Mike, it was I don't know, people want to say Magic or maybe it was Julius. You know, hey, Bird. People throw Bird in there too.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
uh, uh, Klay Thompson on the move, going to Dallas. Uh, that might be the missing piece that they need. I thought Kyrie and Luka would put up a better fight than they did in the finals, but
That's what's horrible.
it is what it is. I think you add Klay Thompson. That's a big add. And long as well, yeah, as long as they keep that team together, they could be back in the finals as long as everybody stays healthy.
That's true. That's true. I don't think they lost anything by losing Tim Hardaway Jr. He
Mm-mm.
Tim Hardaway Jr. played all what was it 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds of the playoffs and scored one basket. Why are you here? Ship him out of there. He's gone.
Yeah, he was better on Golden State for sure.
Yeah. He was better where he is now, nowhere. So
Yeah,
uh
he did
excited.
not live up to his daddy
Yeah.
name for
Heck
sure.
no.
I had them Air Bacons too, by the way.
Oh, word?
Word. I had to talk my mom into buying them too. She was like, You don't have nothing in your closet that go with these.
Just give me the bacon, mom. Give me the
Just,
bacon.
just give them to me." And everybody at school hated them, but I was known in school for having them. Nobody else had them shoes.
The bacon. I forgot about that.
Yeah, them Air Bacons. They ever bring them back, I sure will grab them.
Oh Lord.
Sure will.
You got something to match them now?
Yeah, I mean, they had red in them. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Money in the Bank WWE 2024 from Toronto, Canada, with a special guest host, Trish Stratus, looking just as fine as wine.
What she hey, Trish hasn't had that butt before. Where that butt come from?
It's probably all that yoga she do.
Yeah, they showed that thing on the side. I said, ooh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We kicked off this evening with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, I forget who'd you predict?
So when that who did I predict? Who was in it?
Drew, Carmelo, Andrade. Oh, you said
Oh,
Andrade, I
Andrade.
think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
tried Andrade.
I said LA Knight just based on here's why I said LA Knight. Because I know you could challenge any champion. I figured he would win and he would actually challenge um Logan Paul
Mhm.
for SummerSlam. That's where my head was at. But afterwards it felt like, okay, yeah, this makes more sense what they're doing. But before we get to the ending even, let's go ahead and talk the match that started out hot and just never seemed to cease. I mean, Drew McIntyre, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, LA Knight, Chad Gable. Um, who am I missing? I'm missing one. I know I am.
Drew, Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, Carmelo Hayes, Jack Gable, and
I feel like I'm missing one.
it
If
was
it
five,
comes
right?
to, huh?
It was five of them, right?
I feel like it was more than that. Let me see.
Let
But
me look.
anyway, um, Andrade was kind of like the one still in the show here. Uh, that leg drop off the rope on the Gable, and Gable's leg got caught in the ladder. I was like, oh my God, what is going on? Um, I'm like, Chad Gable's leg is broke. Andrade done broke his back. There was so many back spots in this match.
Man,
It was insane. Um, that, and then you had the sunset flip powerbomb from Andrade to Hayes on the ladder, which was nuts. Um, LA Knight took two nasty bumps on his back because he did the neck breaker on the ladder with heat on Gable, which he landed on the ladder too. So
hmm
his back, and then Gable did like the back body drop on LA Knight. And he landed on his back on the ladder again. It was insane, man. This was crazy. I mean, just how fast paced it was. Um, and Gable showing that strength of just doing those suplexes. Those suplexes were on point. Um, but yeah, this was I like, normally they end the night with the men's Money in the Bank match, but I think this was a great way to start. Uh-oh.
Contract process. Cashed in now twice in your career.
What happened here?
Someone's cashed in on you to take the
What the,
championship. You called it
the post show?
a mess of a match. You said they had no business anyone winning
Oh,
this to be.
that was the press conference. They just turned on. I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh man. Um. Oh, Jay Uso. That's right. That's right. That's who I was missing. Jay. Um. Who almost did win, but Drew at the last minute came in, gave him the Claymore, and he went up there and got the briefcase. So he had already said that if I'm gonna win, I'm gonna cash in the same night on whoever wins between Seth and Damian Priest, or just jump in the match. Period. And step one was done. Drew McIntyre won. I gave this superb. I thought it was great. Very also. I almost gave it an instant classic. Almost, but just not quite. But it was still superb. It was fantastic. Great way to start the show.
Man, the one move that caught my eye was that Spanish fly from the middle rope.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, the ribs. Yes,
I said,
yes,
holy shit.
yes.
Man,
Andrade
Gable,
was killing it.
man, Chad Gable with that chaos theory was nuts. Uh that neck breaker, that get
LA Knight.
yeah, man, I grabbed my neck. That thing looked
Well,
like
let's just say he hit his head and his back on that ladder when he did that. He hurt himself more than he hurt Gable.
I did like the ankle lock on the ladder. That was decent.
Oh, that was sick too. Yeah.
Uh oh, did you see how Gable head bounced off that ladder?
Oh, shit, which spot? I mean, he was getting the
Oh,
business too.
did he get power bomb? Which one was it?
No, he was hanging from the briefcase and he fell. That was toward the end.
Yeah, that was. I never seen that.
He
Like,
fell and he got a spear right after he
yeah,
fell.
and like you said, that sunset flip. That's all I can say. That sunset
Yeah,
flip.
yeah. How
Um,
Hayes got up after that, I will never know. But hey,
man, I gave it. What I give it? So I'm jumping between my notes. It wasn't an instant classic. It was actually. I gave it superb. Gave
okay.
it superb. I think if
Yeah,
it maybe 2 minutes longer, it would have got instant classic. That match was amazing.
yeah, yeah. I'm right there with you. Superb for me. I wanted to give it instant classic. I did, but I was just like, not.
It was close though.
It
I
was
think
close.
I want to say that was the no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm about to say that probably was the best Money in the Bank men's match I've seen in a while.
In a while, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that cinema crap, I was hoping they'll never bring that back.
Yeah. That was your first time
Yeah,
on the show.
yes
It
it
was you,
was.
me, and Book. Oh, it was hilarious too.
He hated that crap too.
Oh man. Yeah, he did. I think he might have gave that whole show else.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right. After that, we had Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Um, I definitely thought Breaker, this was a way for him to, no pun intended, break into the business. Um, getting that title, get his first run going, a shock and awe moment as well, by winning. But it was not to be. I still think the match was good. I think if you're gonna have your first pay-per-view match and it being against Sami Zayn, this is a good way to go. The ending to me was a little sudden. Um, but other than that, I thought it was a good quality match. I'll go pay-per-view worthy. It was in there for sure. Although I do also feel like this could have main evented Raw and been a hot main event for Raw.
Mhm.
But um, with it being Breaker's first pay-per-view event or premium live event match, I thought it went well. So I will go ahead and give Sammy winning with the haluva kick, um, getting a huge pop. Triple H is big on the long storytelling, so yeah, I go ahead. Maybe they do a switch at SummerSlam. Maybe they're just kind of saving all these title changes for SummerSlam. So yeah, pay-per-view worthy.
Uh, I agree with you. They could
Did
have
you
put
go?
this
Did you jump under the table? What happened here?
on. My knees was hurting. I had to move myself.
Boy, just now see, I talk about your knees. You be like, man, no, I'm good, man.
I
I
am.
still run the court.
I do. See me every Sunday in Shanahan.
All right, be careful down there with them
Watch
people.
it, sir.
Them ain't your kind down there.
Nah, they love me up there. They call me the people whisperer.
Uh-huh. But what did you think?
It was a good match. Braun Breaker beat the snot out of Sami Zayn. Uh, but Sammy tough. You can't underestimate Sami Zayn. Um, it was a good match. It was. I gave it TV quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you could have put. I don't know. I feel like you could have put a better match in that spot. But like the way Braun Breaker been beating the hell out of everybody on what he on Raw, I thought he would have came in and just like dominated Sammy. But then I was like, it's too early for him to get a title run because he ain't really beat nobody, and he too cocky for me right now. So he still got to grow on me. So
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He's not quite a household name. So
mhm.
probably a lot of people at the show probably didn't even know who he was. I mean if you didn't follow him in NXT, you wouldn't really know who he is. Um, I mean, based off what they're doing on Raw, he's kind of like, I thought about this. He's like Wardlow of the WWE.
Yeah, true.
I thought about that. He was kind of if Wardlow would have cut his hair the same way,
Probably yeah,
they almost look like brothers.
yeah. Warlow was
Uh,
decent too.
huh?
He was decent too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, the way that man scaled them ropes when he do that Frankensteiner though,
You gotta remember who his daddy is now.
true. And I think that's what I think he feel like he should get respect off of who his daddy and his uncle is. And I'm like, yeah,
You
I'm done
still
that.
gotta earn your own
Yeah,
stripes. Charlotte Flair had to earn her own stripes. Cody had to earn his own stripes. Rock had to earn his own stripe.
yeah.
Roman had to earn his own. The list goes on. Like
Yeah,
people got the name don't get you know Randy Orton, same thing.
even Solo.
Solo, yeah. We gonna talk about him. People might not agree with how I feel about Solo, but
I can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to hear it.
yeah, yeah. All right. That's that. Do. Didn't see this coming at all. Um, so Trish Stratus comes out and she herself brings out John Cena, who's wearing a very unique t-shirt to say the least. Um, the last time is now tour. Um, wearing red, white, and blue. So I'm trying to figure out what the mess. I mean, besides the last, everybody's doing their Kobe tour, but besides that, yeah, the red, white, and blue. I know Fourth of July just passed and everything, but it's also election year, and we ain't gonna read too deep into that. All right. Essentially, he announced that he is going to be retiring. This will be his last. Pretty much everything. I don't know if I don't think he mentioned Survivor Series, but he definitely said last Rumble, last Elimination Chamber, last Mania. Uh, so kind of knew this was coming because he hasn't really been shying away from retirement talks. If you
Mhm.
watch any of his interviews, he always kind of mentions that it was coming. So I don't know, I wasn't really shocked with that. I mean, also the guy's 47 years old. He's Uh, doing much better in Hollywood than I thought he was going to be doing. I don't know if you ever watched Peacemaker. That show is hilarious. I thought he found his niche with that because that show was great, and he's filming season 2 right now. So, um, yeah, I'm not really surprised. WWE doesn't really need him. It's been carrying on fine without him. And it's like Stone Cold said, Stone Cold even said it. He was a cog in the machine. This one went, did its time. Take the old cog out, you put the new one in, and the wheel keeps on spinning. So, um, I was never a huge John Cena fan to begin with. I appreciate his contributions, especially during the PG era when wrestling wasn't cool. He was the man and everything like that. But Um, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm gonna miss him or anything like that, but respect to the man. And that's about all I can say. Like I said, I was never a John Cena fan. That's just me. I was a Batista fan, so that's what I got to say.
I ain't gonna comments about it. John Cena, he had his time. He never grew on me though. Like he had pretty decent matches, but he never was like I was like, oh my God, John Cena's fun. No, I wasn't never those. Nah. So thank you for your contributions and good luck.
Good luck.
That sounded mean. I'm sorry.
Oh man. All right. Well, be interesting to see who his final opponent's going to be. That I am curious about. Who would be his last opponent? Could it be The Rock? Could it be Rome? Well, he's already lost to Roman.
He had the American colors on. Maybe Cody, because Cody got the.
Could
Is
be
he from
Cody.
Cody?
He doesn't fought Cody. Not the American Nightmare Cody. He fought
Old Cody.
he Stardust and he fought, the Cody that had the mustache and the mask and
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
but he hasn't fought American Nightmare Cody. So
Mm.
that'd be interesting. Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Honestly, I thought this match was actually doing pretty well. Um, probably one of my favorite Damian Priest matches. And Seth Rollins probably has a lot to do with that. I thought that Yeah, I just thought these two men were doing great work. Before the match, just with the storytelling. I don't know if they're doing this kind of slow burn with him and Finn Balor. Damian Priest telling everybody, stay back here. I got this. I mean, I don't know why Finn would be upset with that. Like me and the boys, like, if it was you and me, I'm like, hey, I got this, man. They think I can't fight because y'all help me out every time. Like, just hang back. That's all that was. Um, but like I said, the match was going good, but and that's kind of what I don't like. I'm not going to blow my grave for the match for that, but they even touched on it because the whole time, every time Damien had some offense, he's looking back and he's waiting on Drew to come out, and we're not really focused on the match at hand. We're waiting on Drew to come out and cash in, and then the real people like us that are in tune are waiting for CM Punk to come out too because we know he's somewhere.
Mhm.
Like that damn stupid. Uh, so it inevitably happens. I think it was Rollins hit the stomp and Damon Priest kicked out. Drew's music hits. He cashes in. Now it's a triple threat. And him and Seth start fighting. And it looks like Drew's about to do some offense. And then CM Punk comes out, attacks Drew, beats him with a chair, hits him in the head with the championship belt. And Damian Priest pins him. Oh, he does the South of
Mhm.
Heaven and then pins him. Now, before I even uh, uh talk about the grade and everything else. I like how they did this part anyway, because all I could think about was Drew got screwed again. Drew got screwed again, and then they reminded me like, oh wait, there was a stipulation to this match. If Seth Rollins lost, he can't challenge Drew.
Mhm.
I mean Damian
I got the
as
belt.
long as he's champion. And so then you see Seth come around the corner all pissed off, and it's like, oh yeah. He was already pissed off that Punk was even in the company again. So it's like a lot of interesting dynamics going on with how
Yeah.
that match ended. Um, for sure, pay-per-view worthy. The match itself probably would have even gotten higher if the outcome could, if the match could have had a real outcome. But with the circumstances, the storytelling, I enjoyed it. I'm still gonna go pay-per-view worthy.
Cool. Yeah, it was a great match. The stipulation was enough. I don't think they needed Drew to interfere. Um, but I mean, I guess it added, to me, it took away from the match. Drew coming and interfering with the match. I think he should have waited instead of jumping while the match was still going on. Because the match was pretty good. Seth and Damien had good back and forth. Um, that South of Heaven grew on me too. I like that move now. Uh, but yeah, I saw what you was talking about at the end. First, I was like, why is Corey Graves in his face? I didn't know him and Seth was cool. So yeah, that's gonna be real interesting because now Drew gonna be on CM Punk tail. Seth Rollins gonna be on CM Punk tail. It's definitely going. I want to see how it's gonna go. So I gave it pay-per-view worthy.
It's obviously we building toward this huge match at SummerSlam with Punk and Drew. And honestly, I think Punk and Drew can main event night one. Because
Yes.
oh wait, that's not till next year. It's one night this year, it's two nights next year. Um, damn, that would have been still that match has so much built into it though, man. They really gotta deliver. And it needs a stipulation. It can't just be some one-on-one basic match. It's gotta have like Hell in a Cell. It gotta be something. I mean, they've been building on this since January.
If it's Punk, it got to be like a Chicago street fight or something.
Something. It gotta have some kind of stipulation where they can really, really go at each other, beat the hell out of each other.
Hell in
Blood. I need blood and guts, man.
Hell in a Cell sound good. I like
Tell
that.
me, yeah, something. You gotta be careful because CM Punk is injury prone like a motherfucker. So
Have a cotton ball match or something.
Cotton. Um. So yeah. after that, we had the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I dare say the best damn women's Money in the Bank ladder match I've ever seen.
Now you talking. Now you talking.
Holy shit, man. Is Zoe Stark alive? Because my God.
Somebody check on Zoe.
I know that's later in the match, but I have to talk about Jesus Christ. Did you did you see her head bounce off the ladder and then when she stood up? I was like, oh my God. Oh my Lord. While they didn't have the star power, so to speak, it had the talent. Naomi doing the splits on the two lat. Yeah, I know that would get you. And then she switched it to a DDT. Tiffany Stratton, baby. Mm,
Yeah, it's tippy time.
it was Tiffy time. Those that swanton off the turnbuckle on the outside. It's picture perfect. Uh, yeah, these ladies, I, man, they just beat the hell out of each other. Um, a similar spot. I don't know if it was not quite a sunset. Maybe it was a sunset flip, kind of, sort of, with Lyra Valkyria. She took her last, but like the NXT people had to take their ladder spots, earn their stripes. You gotta get your ass beat.
Got to. She took.
Um, but yeah, man, I'm same as the men's, man. This was superb. This was great. And the best of all, my prediction came true. Uh, Tiffany Stratton, I got so scared. Oh my God. When Chelsea was on top, I was like, oh, and she even had the carabiner. I was like, oh no, please no. My heart can't take that. I'm not gonna be able to deal with Blake. I can't do it. I can't do it. But she got thrown through those two tables, and I popped so big for that. It's like, thank God.
Yeah, that,
And Tiffany Stratton won. This match was insane. I definitely want to go back and watch it. There was another spot that Zoe took too to her head. So yeah, they need to check on her for sure. Sue Herb.
for those who didn't catch it, it's tippy time. I don't like her at all. I'm not going to lie to you. I do not like that girl character, but she put on a freaking show tonight. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I thought Zoe was gonna steal it because she had a few times and she could take a beating. She could take a beating.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really a Zoe Stark fan, but my good God Almighty, she that damn ladder spot with Io Sky. I just was like, oh my Lord, she did.
Somebody help her. Oh, well, we know my favorite move was
Yeah, yeah.
the crotch stretch DDT. That's what I
Just split, man, split. It was a split.
like it. She it was over so nice and beautifully. But
Mhm.
you might disagree. I gave this thing an instant classic. It was like you said, was no big names, but the action in this match was top notch. So I gave it instant classic.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple botches. I mean, there was one that stood out for sure. Chelsea Green. I don't know what the hell she was going for, but she missed the mark on the ladder, so that brought it
Yeah,
down for me.
she was.
But I don't really like Chelsea Green, so she's not a very good wrestler. Sorry. No, sorry, not sorry. She's not a very good wrestler at all. Didn't have no. And then the whole story. She's the R-Truth of the women's division. Okay. I'm in a Money in the Bank ladder match, but I'm afraid of heights. Get your ass on up out of here with that shit. Okay.
Hey, that fool when she went through the ladder, she said, "I hope she's over her fear heights." Oh man, that was a great match though.
That's
It
what
was
she
great.
get. Angela Atwood, what's up? I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. All right. And then the main event, the Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought that Randy was gonna turn on Cody in this based on how he looked at him when he had his champ. I still think Randy got his eyes on that championship no matter what, and KO.
Hmm.
To be honest, I mean, yeah, they're
That's
probably glad it's off Roman and all that. That's all well and good. However, we still want it. So I think that's all gonna that might when you on top, what they the big say, lonely at the top. You
it
know.
is.
Um, However, this was great. And I like how much they've been building up Jacob Fatu.
Mhm.
I still think they're holding him back a bit. It feels like they're telling him to be who he is, but just tone down a little bit. That's my only concern with bringing him in. And now, get on my soapbox here. I know there's a lot of hate and we want Roman. Yeah, y'all ain't getting Roman no time soon. Y'all need to pay some damn respect to Solo Sikoa. Put some respect on his name for this man and what he's doing right now. Because he went from not saying a fucking word to doing what he's doing right now. And I love everything about his look. The gloves to the jacket and the suit, and now he's got the I forgot what it's called, but the lei to go with him being the tribal chief. I love what they did with Paul Heyman. Shout out to Paulie for staying up all night to make sure his eyes were nice and red and he didn't shave and he looked all disheveled when he was on SmackDown and got put through that table. Um, Great stuff. I think that and then the video package talking about if Roman wants this back, he got to come through me. Like, okay, well, y'all setting this up for when Roman does come back, it's gonna be epic. Um, so yeah, I love everything about Solo being the new tribal chief, the new bloodline. Um, it's not Roman's bloodline anymore. So, we had Civil War last year. We'll probably have another Civil War later on this year when he comes back. So that's where I'm at with the new bloodline. I love it. Um, because the I don't know why family can just keep pulling and pulling and
Mhm.
pulling because there's so many of them and they're all talented. They've all kind of earned their stripes in different promotions. Like I said, they need bringing in Jacob Fatu. I think they really need to tread carefully with his character and make sure he is utilized properly. Meaning, he's the wild one. He's the muscle. He's the enforcer. So he needs to be able to express that. I mean, we saw that on SmackDown when he went through jumped on Cody through the table and everything like that. So we know what he's capable of. Just want to see more of that and hope they build upon that. The match itself, good. I think that as far as in-ring goes with the new bloodline, there does need to be a little more chemistry built. The crowd, good Lord, they jumped on Solo anytime he got in the ring. I mean, F you Solo chants all over the damn place. Um, and it was a brawl. I thought it could have been a little more brutal. Maybe this probably should have been a street fight, so they could have had some. I mean, use more weapons and stuff like that, just
Mhm.
based on how the feud's been built up. But we'll see where it goes from here. Um, I'm shocked that Cody took the pin. I thought for sure it would have been KO or Randy.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was Jacob holding Cody and Samoan Spike and 1, 2, 3. Um, yeah, this match, I'm gonna go pay-per-view worthy. I don't think it was the best match on the card. It's tough when the main event isn't the best match, but not to say it was bad, but I just don't think it lived up to the hype all the way. Like I said, I think it should have been a little more brutal, more intense. I mean, build on that. You're the bloodline. Let's see some blood. Let's see some blood. Make the champion bleed. You said you were coming for Cody. You pinned him. That's all well and good, but leave a mark. Piss him off, I guess, is what I want to say. Because there's got to be a follow-up to this, and I think the follow-up would be better if there was actually, some blood. But how could pay be worthy? Nothing on the show was bullshit or anything like that. Middle of the road. This was a great pay-per-view overall, but I just wanted more out of the main event. That's all.
Yeah. I think if that was gonna be the main event, it should have been first. If you're gonna do it, put your worst match first. And that was the worst match to me on the Hurdle card.
Ooh, damn. Okay.
Um, it was okay. Like you said, it's the bloodline. Like, I need some brutality. It wasn't enough. I don't know.
Either
I,
brutality or remember when Sammy first turned on Roman at the Rumble, and it was just a big ass storyline of shock and awe that he turned on him. So either you got to have brutality or you got to really,
Mhm.
really like have an impact moment. So I figured with them going on last, there was gonna be some type of big storytelling impact moment, and it just wasn't. I guess I can't really blame WWE for that. I mean, I kind of built that up in my own head, but based on the past and everything, you put that on last. So I thought that there'd be something more to it. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, from the build up, you would think, like in my mind, I'm like, if Roman don't come back, Jimmy gonna show up. Like somebody gonna come because dude on the outside, I forgot his name, the other one that didn't fight.
Loa.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, he keep interfering. Somebody gonna come out, but nobody
Yeah, I
came.
mean, it was obvious he was gonna get involved eventually.
Yeah, and I don't know the Jake dude. I don't follow him. I never followed him.
Yeah, look him up.
The way they was talking, I'm like, this dude dangerous. So I was expecting him like to go crazy, and he's okay. He,
Maybe because it's his first premium live event match, but still set the tone.
yeah,
Like let him loose.
I see he can be vicious. I see it in his face and his character, but it's like they didn't show me nothing. So my grade, I gave it TV quality.
TV. Oh shit. I just saw something I don't like. But we'll talk about that here in a second. All right. Overall, a good pay-per-view.
Mhm.
Like I said, nothing got below TV quality, which is says a lot. I mean, back in the day when we first started doing the podcast, I mean, it was like you go from TV to bullshit to
Well,
pay-per-view worthy, instant classic, back down to GFY. It was all over the place. They seem to have found a niche now. I haven't been able to use my stuff, because it just hasn't been bad. Uh, but yeah. Um, for those wondering, at Rob the Ambassador, he's out of town. He's in New Orleans at the Essence Fest right now,
ooh,
checking out the show. I think it was tonight. It was R&B. Usher is the headliner. Um, they had like Donnell Jones, Genuine, Tyrese.
did he go by himself?
No, he went with his wife. A bunch of other people. Last night I guess last night was hip hop because they
Mm.
had, obviously New Orleans, so they had Cash Money, Busta Rhymes, a bunch of other people too. I would love to go to that.
Kudos to Rob. 'Cause, yeah, kudos to Rob.
Well, you love going to New Orleans, Mr. Crawfish Man.
I've never been to Essence Fest, and I heard that's the move to make, and I heard that's the move to make when it's you and your fellas.
Yeah, I got a lot of pictures about the French Quarter. Uh, so my understanding now is that if you go to New Orleans, you go to the French Quarter, take some cash with you because they don't perform for free. Apparently, you get the people out there doing the drums or somebody dancing or somebody. It's kind of like if you ever been to Hollywood Boulevard, people in the costumes. They'll take pictures, they'll pose and all that, but they won't a tip. You
Yeah,
know. I think they do that in New York too.
They got the things downtown. I don't know last time you been downtown Chicago. The guys that dress like
Oh, and silver
yeah,
and
and then
and gold.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
they
puts
want
it.
to tip too. But I was I actually I wasn't like right up on him. I was walking past because I forget who I was even with. This was years ago, and this dude got mad because nobody was tipping him,
Sorry about that.
and he actually talked. I was like, holy shit, I've never seen one of these talk. And I'm like, because you kind of forget that's a person, even though
Yeah,
it is, but they never really talk. And he got mad. He's like, nope, nope, not doing this. Y'all not tipping me. I'm not. Like the nigga came out of him real quick. uh,
shoot, that's hilarious.
uh, but before we go, I just saw this, and I'm the Bulls in for another bad season because they just lost another one. Uh, DeMar DeRozan,
Where'd he go?
you ain't gonna guess where he went.
It's somewhat stupid, ain't it?
It is.
Sacramento.
Huh?
It's Sacramento.
How'd you guess?
What's Sacramento?
Yes. Sacramento Kings agreed on a sign and trade that will land DeMar DeRozan on a 3-year, $70 million plus deal. The Kings sent Harrison Barnes to the San Antonio Spurs and Chris Duarte, 2 second-round picks and cash to the Bulls. So they pretty much hold this man out. Because he probably just said, I'm out of here. Just do what you gotta do to get me up out of here. Not that the Kings were sorry or anything like that. But yeah, better than the Bulls, to be honest with you.
They lost Harrison Barnes, and they just picked up DeMar DeRozan.
And they got what's his name? The point guard.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a better situation for DeMar, but
Nah.
the it sucks because we never really had the big three together. We
Hmm.
never got DeMar DeRozan, Ball, and Levine for the 3 years that they had.
We got them like twice, and they went crazy. And then Ball got hurt again. Then Levine, I don't think he hurt. He just don't want to be there. But the problem is, don't nobody want him, so we stuck with him till this contract up.
They played better without him.
True.
And see the problem when you try to build quote unquote super teams is it's all well and good until you get these players that need the ball to be who you thought they were. They need the ball. It's not even about I'm trying to build up my worth for my this and that. No, I'm not even gonna be able to help you if I don't have the ball in my hand. So, because nowadays all these players know how to do is shoot. Nobody really plays defense. You know, that's an argument a lot of people use when they compare LeBron and Jordan. But although Jordan has more defensive awards, LeBron played defense when he was in his prime. He sat in the chair plenty of times, many a times. A lot of people couldn't get past him. D
Hmm.
Rose could, but that was a scam. So
Man, wait till you see.
all I'm gonna say about that.
Wait till you see Drew McIntyre after the show.
Oh, I saw it. I peeked.
Sheesh.
He gonna get fined and sued and all that shit. Tomorrow on Monday on Raw because he elbowed the shit out of Adam.
He did.
Um, So yeah, Pierce gonna have his words with him on Monday. Um, but I love that, man. They cross anytime WWE has crossed reality with their storylines, it always works out well for them. So kudos to them of not shying away from that kind of thing. Like keep playing into it instead of acting like it's not real.
Yeah.
Like makes for better TV. But
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all for watching, tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed Money in the Bank. We're gonna go on ahead and get up out of here because it's late and I gotta get up with these childrens. Um, Doc, thanks for coming on here.
Oh, man.
Appreciate you. Um, hopefully we can get you on here more often. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can get there's a I want to get you on here more often just to talk, other subjects like basketball and stuff outside of wrestling. News events, you know, especially I was hoping I wanted to get you on here when it's still going on technically, all the stuff with Drake and Kendrick.
No, it's
They're not
not still
like
going on.
us. They
It's
not
over.
like us. Huh?
It's over. Drake
You think it's over for Drake?
bowed out.
You know, I think this if he's smart and if his camp is smart, he'll lay low for a couple years. It's not like he needs the money.
Yeah, he can't.
Uh,
He got body. I
he
mean,
could
like,
take a few years. You know who the smartest to me, the smartest person in music is Rihanna. She ain't put out an album in 8 years. And everybody's clamoring for her to do something. And she ain't did nothing wrong. She's went and had kids, couple kids.
and
She's just chilling. Because she made her money.
now she's making a life. Yeah, she
Because
living a life.
before that, she put out an album every single year. And her last album was great, actually.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. You should go listen to that. I mean, not that she ever did a bad one, but I thought the last one was her most mature. Um, but the point was she took a hiatus, and when absence makes the heart grow fonder, and stuff like that. So, uh, Drake pretty much got murdered by Kendrick Lamar, on every level.
And then I
It
like
didn't help that on Juneteenth he did that concert with and brought. If you can bring the Crips and the Bloods together on stage, whew, nigga. Yeah, it's probably best you just. Yeah,
see Cole was smart. Cole was like, hey,
yeah, J. Cole was like, look here, I'm just going ahead and bow out. I just care about making this here music. I'm not really trying to battle. I'm out. So I think he got more respect for doing that 'cause he was like, I'm not finna do this with y'all.
yeah, Drake might want to lay low for a couple of years.
hmm You don't need the money.
You don't at all.
I mean, Drake been out since 2010. He don't need the money. I mean, 14 years you've been grinding, putting out albums every year, mixtapes, and
I mean, sometimes you gotta be smart though. I would have chose a beef with
he
ASAP
didn't choose
Ferg
the
or
beef.
somebody.
The beef started because of that first person shooter song. And
Yeah.
so, well, it kind of started there. Word of mouth is Kendrick never really liked Drake to begin with, even though they did a song together. But hey, according to most people, he was just looking for a reason to murder Drake. He never really liked him.
He said
So
he got more. If Drake want to keep going, he got more.
I mean, look how fast he put this song out, and it's the most popular song in the world. In
Bro,
the
and it's like
world.
it wasn't even supposed to be recorded. It was a diss record.
Yeah.
And it got so many views. He just recorded. You got to see the video too. The video actually dope.
And the beat is so simple. It's like that. This is a Kendrick song, like because all his songs they have like a are like advanced in the production. This is
Symmetric.
simple.
Yeah.
Uh, but it worked.
Yes.
It worked.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing, but you could. All you could do is blood walk or crip walk to it. That's why he did it.
Yeah, yeah. And I just love how he had on that red hoodie at that concert and was doing the Drake dance. Like, wow, he has no chill. He's gonna murder him everywhere he can. Hey, it is
Man,
what it is.
it's hard.
It is what it is. All
That's
right,
just,
y'all. Make sure you hit us up. I want to say social media, but I haven't really been able to post on social media this year, so I'm gonna have to get back to that. But hit us up on TikTok, Third Gen Wrestling. And then email us at thirdgenwrestling@gmail.com for any suggestions, questions, comments, all that good stuff. Rob will be back some point this week. There is a trying to laugh that we did earlier this week. Had some technical difficulties, so I'm trying to work through it and edit it and get it right so that it flows. Um, this is the first time I'm using this new computer, so it seems like it fixed the glitch I was having.
look to tell you
Uh,
that too.
I guess it was time to get a new one. I mean, I had already ordered it, but yeah, I guess it was the right time. So, um, yeah, appreciate you all checking us out. Look forward to another Try to Laugh challenge this week, and pretty soon we'll get back to doing movie reviews because I know Doc, I want to get you back on those too. That life, that movie Life we did, that's one of our more watched ones. So definitely gotta get you back on the movie reviews as well.
I'm sure you check out the new Beverly Hills Cop Axel. Freaking
I
hilarious.
know I need to get on that. Yesterday I was busy. Today we had Money in the Bank, but I definitely need to check that out. I definitely want to review that one. So we might have to I might have to put you to work again tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
You
So
saw it already?
I watched it yesterday.
Okay. All
I
right.
should watch it again.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll get on that. I'll get on that. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Take care. Peace.